Sustenance. If you don't get enough of it in the morning by about 10 o'clock, you're going to have to stop. And they can't just take a break. You have to get out there and work right through the day, because when you're holding the line, you can't just stop. In this type of environment and what we're doing today, we can't afford to have people slacking out there because they're hungry.
Building a bridge here over Monkey Creek here along the Sopchoppy River, which is really one of the prettiest sections of the whole trail in the Apalachicola National Forest. This bridge got washed out about 5 years ago, and we've been working with the U.S. Forest Service to replace this bridge, and we're finally getting it done, and we're gonna be able to reopen this 5-mile section of trail along the Sopchoppy River.
They should be on the bag there.
How many times do you get to come out and watch somebody rig highline rigging? It's not the Northwest, this is Florida. We don't do this too much anymore. We used to do it 100 years ago, and we've forgotten how to do these things. It's cool the way he has taught us about how to do these things with heavy equipment, with heavy logs and doing all this work.
The hook's going to collapse that, so if you have a shack, it'll keep a nice round in there.
So even if we have the chainsaws and the tools and the gasoline and the trucks, we don't necessarily have to not use those things, but we can go back and say, remember how he taught us how to use our brains and to think ahead, and we can make things easier just because we've learned how to do these things. We don't have to do it every day, but we've learned the process, and that makes us much more efficient in everything we do.
It'll break over in a couple seconds. we're doing is doing a rigging and bridge building exercise here and trying to get people who haven't had that experience before to start to realize what they can accomplish and to realize the complexity of work they can do just by planning and working together.
I am from Denver, Colorado, and I am an SCA crew member.
I came here because I love Florida, and I feel that I have to help protect the Florida Trail because it needs a lot of help right now.
I came late on a whim. There was an opening, and I got a call if I could come down immediately. And I said, yes, that would be wonderful.
I love the outdoors, and I love just being in the, doing something with my hands.
Good chance to get a lot of skills and camp at the same time. Get to know the people on the Florida Trail because I just joined.
So I'm working for the Florida Trail for 3 months. And it's been a great learning experience. So.
Well, I want to continue my career in flossing cable. I spent 5 years in the classroom and it was really boring, and I never did anything really productive, with my hands, and I wanted that satisfaction. And also be helping, working for a cause, and I'm having a wonderful time.
Yeah, a lot of people were asking about why we built the bridge this high. When it was built, there was only about 6 inches of water, or 11 or 12 feet below the level that it is now. If we get another storm, this water should come up even more so than it is. Yeah, in the design of this bridge, a lot of people were thinking that volunteers couldn't do something this complex. There's probably 5,000 parts to this bridge. It's 80 feet, and actually they did it the first time in the same amount of time that a lot of contractors who've been doing quite a few bridges have completed it. The second thing is this bridge is probably and hopefully the first of a series of bridges in which each one will become more complex.
We're here today celebrating the reopening of the Monkey Creek Bridge. The bridge was built by volunteers of the Florida Trail Association. It was overseen by the staff of the U.S. Forest Service. We brought staff as far from Idaho from the U.S. Forest Service. Ian was here to help guide our effort. But in November, our volunteers assembled this bridge. We flew it across with cables and rigging, dropped it right in place, and so today we're cutting the ribbon, opening up the most beautiful section of trail in the Apalachicola National Forest, down here along the Sopchoppy River and over Monkey Creek. Hey! Thank you. The Monkey Creek Bridge is open. Enjoy!